maybe God has sent you this friendship breakup because He trusts that you will learn from it. Because He knows that you have emotionally grown enough to cope with it. Maybe you're going through the rough time because you are ready to go through a rough time, because you have the capability to go through this time and grow even more. So never think of these I say obstacles as something negative. It's actually a sign that you are ready to continue this progress of life and raise your energy even more. Let's talk about friendship breakups. I always thought I was the only one, kind of, that has to go through a lot of friendship breakups. Like, I don't know, at first they were all my friends and then they end up being my enemies, and that kind of made me question myself, actually, yes. And then I talked a few days ago with my cousin, and she said, Ezra, you have no idea through how many friendship breakups I am going right now just because I gained popularity. And now they're all hating me. Like, what happened? I felt so relatable at that moment, so understood. And I thought, okay, I have learned quite a lot of things in the last couple of months and years, actually. And I thought, well, I could actually help you people with the things that I learned. And here they are. All the tips. And I'm gonna spill the tea. Hi guys, my name is Ezra Whitney. Welcome to another video. And I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, let's get started. Let's look at friendships from like a spiritual kind of point of view. So I believe that there's this metaphor of a train, right? There's a train and you get in. And people come, they also get in, and then at another stop, they get out. And you stay till the end, until you have to go out again. And the train is life, okay? You start your life, and people come and go in your life. They come as friends, they come as lovers, they come as family. Some family members also get canceled out sometimes. And they go. And I think you should look at friendships more momentary rather than expecting them to hold a lifelong, because that's not the case. Most friendships are just for the moment because they have a purpose. Now it gets interesting. The friendships have a purpose, and once they serve that purpose, they go. In a time where you are very lonely, friends will come and you will feel understood and feel happy. But once you have outgrown those friends, this friendship will end. And you will continue your life and find other people. And it's an organic process. It has nothing to do with you not being able to make friends. It's just how it's always been. It's life. And think about your life also in chapters. Every chapter in a book has a conflict that has to be solved by the protagonist. And if you think of your life as a book in chapters, each chapter for you too presents a problem that you have to solve. For me personally, in this chapter, it's been spirituality. I really disconnected from the universe. I was so consumed in my problems and thoughts that when I went through that big friendship breakup, I realized, Ezra, this is the time to learn about lonely time, to learn about yourself and also about all these spiritual things and about energy. And for you too, I think a new chapter is started. And every new chapter presents new characters. And now the new characters might come as new friends. And here's the really, really crazy part that I just learned, and it's kind of making me freak out partially. And that means you have to imagine everybody has like a vibe, right? An energy level. We all say, wow, our vibes are matching because we are on the same wavelength. That's also a metaphor. And that basically means that we have this energy level and people come and we make friends with them because we are on the same wavelength, on the same energy. But I see it like this. We have a soul. Everybody has a soul. And this soul comes to world because of duality. Duality means here we feel hate. That means we can also feel love. Here we have poverty, and that means we can also have like richness. We can experience. Our souls come here to this earthly life to experience. A soul always wants to learn and wants to continue learning and learning. And in those friendships, when one person starts to stagnate, but the other one is like developing themselves a lot, they're learning a lot in the time, their energy will raise. They will come closer to like enlightenment, and the other one stays there, and suddenly their conflicts happen. People don't understand each other. They start kind of being angry at each other. Conflicts arise and stuff. And that's also just a sign that you have grown and these people haven't. And you have to let them go sometimes. And in 10 years, then they maybe had an incredible growth too. And then suddenly you both are on the same level. But until that point, when you notice that you really want to like achieve something now, you really have a goal, you have like a vision, this feeling of continuing this progress and work, and they're not, then you have to let them go. It's not easy, I know, but sometimes the world just wants to let you know that, Ezra, you are ready. You are ready to continue this life journey. A new chapter begins for you. You have learned your lesson already, but they haven't. Because everybody has a different pace of progress. Some people stagnate in this kind of chapter, in chapter friendship maybe, and other people don't stagnate there. They're like grow, and then they stagnate at another chapter. It's different paces for everybody. And I just now understand that you should never invest into a relationship or into a friendship too much so that it drains you, because nothing is more important. No relationship on earth is more important than your relationship with yourself. Because all those friends, I just told you, they come and they go. But you know who stays? You. You stay. All the time, from day one to the last day. So enjoy the time alone. Enjoy it and learn to get to learn yourself and get to love yourself. Because you cannot choose somebody else anymore. It's this body, this person, this ego, this soul, dot. This is it. And you can either hate it and be dislocated from your body or whatever, and you could also accept it and learn to love every single piece of it. And maybe not every single thing, but maybe the things that you actually do find beautiful. And it's a progress. And maybe in life, maybe God ends all of these friendships for you because he thinks now you are ready to learn to love yourself and not waste time with other people in other relationships, because he thinks that you should get along with yourself. Do solo dating. There are so many videos about solo dating. Do that. Or shadow work. Whatever it is. This person is the most important person in your life. Your outer circumstances reflect on what is going on inside of you. Your life situation just shows your inner world. Because if you don't know it already, our thoughts create our reality. We create it because we expect things to happen and they come. If you're a person who just can't find peace and fall asleep because they're constantly thinking about, oh, what did the others think? Oh, wow, what did the other people feel like? And how did they perceive me? And your thoughts are rotating and you cannot find a calm moment. I think this tip is the most helpful one. Basically, the spotlight effect. We people are egoistic, okay? We feel what we feel. We think what we think. And we think that everybody's eyes are on us when we did something that was embarrassing. We think that everybody remembers it every night before they go to sleep, what happened embarrassing to us, what they saw. But it's never like that. Just know that each one of us is egoistic. Each and every one of us. That means that everybody that goes into bed this night will think of their moments where they felt the joy, where they felt also maybe embarrassed. They don't think of, oh, what happened to you? No, nobody cares. That's the thing. Nobody cares other than you. And it really helps me calm down and think about, there have happened so many embarrassing things to you, to other people, and I have encountered some of them. But do I think of them? No, I don't even remember them if you don't tell me specifically. Because you are in the focus of your life. For you, everything revolves around you. Like you're the center of the universe. People and things that happen to you will stay in your head present, but not in the other people's lives because they are the center of the universe too. They feel like it. That means that things that happen to you will stay in your head and you will think of them, but never in other people's heads. Never. So stop thinking that you're the spotlight, you're the person that everybody thinks about. Nobody does. And that should bring you a calm state of mind, because in this life, like going through life, we have so many encounters, we have so many things our brains have to process, so many things happen around us. We need to process them at night, and most of them are forgotten. Actually, most of them are forgotten. Do you remember going through the street and could you name all the people that you saw on the street, all the things that they wore? No, you can't, because you need to narrow your focus. And in your life, your focus is yourself. And in other people's lives, it is the same. And the last thing that I want to talk about is there is so much beauty in this world, in this life. You have no idea. I just talked to an 85-year-old woman, and my encounter with her, especially after this phase that deranged me a lot because of this friendship mess up, whatever it is, I talked to this 85-year-old woman, and she was super grateful for that encounter, that I just went to her and asked her if I could accompany her. And that too made me incredibly happy. And I cried actually in front of her. This was like, I was weeping, right? But like there were tears in my eyes as I also thanked her for talking to me and being so happy. And it just made me realize that my problems are so minor, so small, because I have got such a long life to live. And I really freak out about problems that I have now that are irrelevant, that are not of importance actually. I mean, yes, right now I feel like crying and all of that, but it's nothing. And why do I focus on my problems if I could also focus on these beautiful things? Beautiful people, beautiful moments, beautiful everything. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope this video could help you. I hope you kind of had a different view on life through this, and I wish to see you in another video. So please take care and bye.